Happy Christmas week, NLI Nation. It's Tuesday, December 22nd. We're 2 days away from Christmas Eve and 3 days away from Santa arriving at all of our houses. So hopefully you guys have a great week and enjoy your family and enjoy this special time of year. Today we're going to talk about how prospects need and must learn how to utilize social media to their advantage. So let's dive into this topic for today. Obviously it goes without saying that we're in unique times right now and will continue to be throughout 2021, and it has drastically affected the recruiting process of all right. And based on that statement, I'm here to tell you, I do this for a living, that you need to improvise, adapt, and overcome, okay? Because the circumstances are the circumstances. You can complain and whine about them all day, but it is what it is, all right? So you have to adjust your style and understand and learn how to actively get yourself out there effectively. And how do you do that? All right, for you, okay, it's Twitter, all right? Twitter and LinkedIn for me are the most effective ways I communicate with college coaches, and sometimes Facebook also. But for you as a prospect, all right, Twitter. So let's talk about this. All right, I was talking to a prospect last night and was giving him the same information I'm giving everyone now in this video. And he said, well, I heard that coaches get irritated if they get tagged on a tweet. And I've heard that many times from different prospects. So let's talk about that. Number one. All right. You need to self-promote. That's the world we live in right now. All right. You need to self-promote. Okay. There's been a dead period since March, and it's going to go at least till April 15th. And I could pretty much put the mortgage on this house that I'm in right now, that dead period will extend past April 15th. But let's just assume it doesn't. All right. At that point, the dead period would have been 13 plus months, where D1 coaches have not been out to physically put eyeballs on you. So to get eyeballs on you right now, you have to utilize Twitter. All right. So how do you do that effectively? You do it with short video that shows your skill set, and you do it on a repetitive basis. All right. So let's look at the week, Monday through Sunday. All right, you should be putting videos out at least once a week, at least, if not 2 times or more a week. And the most important part of that is briefly describing who you are, whether that's in your bio. Okay, you can have it in your bio, that's fine. Your height, your weight, your GPA, some important metrics relevant to your position. And in the video, let's just assume you're a 23 center fielder, all right? And you're putting a tweet out there doing soft toss work, all right? That video should be 10 to 15 seconds, maybe 5, 6 cuts, all right? Showing what needs to be shown, okay? For coaches to evaluate you and get an idea what you're all about, all right? And if there are specific schools and or recruiting coordinator assistant coaches on you, and they're on you, all right, this is when you tag that specific assistant coach, recruiting coordinator from the school that is on you. All right, that's not going to irritate them. All right, believe me, it's not going to irritate them. They're on you already, so they want to know as much about you as possible. Now, what is going to irritate a coach is if you, let's say you're that 23 center fielder, all right, and you are not, okay, you're not a D1 guy. Again, you got to do a reality check with yourself. Everyone wants to be a D1 guy, but you got to realize very few are. So let's say you are not a D1 projectable guy. Now, what is going to irritate coaches is if you tag LSU, Vanderbilt, Florida State, Florida, when you have no chance whatsoever of playing for that school. Okay, that is what irritates coaches, possibly. All right. So again, as we've said in numerous videos before, you have to do a reality check with yourself, and if you're doing this process yourself, know where you possibly could be projectable at. So when you tweet, to make that tweet the most effective, Be realistic and tag, number one, coaches that are specifically on you, and number two, coaches that could be realistic that might look at that tweet that you tag him in and go, oh, wow, that kid's someone that we need to get eyeballs on from this point forward. All right. That is how you effectively use Twitter to your advantage. All right. You got to self promote, guys. You got to. In addition, you need people in your corner, whether that's people like us, whoever, but you need people in your corner getting you in front of realistic schools. Because at the end of the day, when you boil down the recruiting process, it's all about one thing: getting identified and getting specifically identified by schools that are realistic. That's what it's all about. All right. And utilize social media to take those two things and make them to your advantage to get identified and specifically identified by realistic schools. Hopefully this information helped. You guys have an awesome Christmas, and we will be putting an episode out on Christmas Day. So that's our present to you, to give you more information about the recruiting process and help you navigate this thing effectively. Merry Christmas, and we will see you on Christmas Day. Take care.